We are back, and tonight we're going to be drafting the Founders Patreon League. A big shout out to you guys making all this possible, all the support you've shown me over the course of the whole summer, always coming out to live streams, slapping the like button, hitting the sub, doing promo for me. You guys are the best. So this is a small thank you. We are going to have some special prizes for this league as well. Just really appreciate everyone. Have a little special something coming for the Pounders Plus people. A little free overlay for Battle Royale coming soon. Shh, it's a secret. It's a secret. Good luck, everybody. Let's see how far. Kelsey doesn't fall. I thought there was a chance we could have got Kelsey. This is going to be a best ball type league, but you can still manage the team in season with pickups. We're going to have Fab, which is sort of like blind bidding every week for the waiver wire. And if there's a tie, then it goes based off of snake waivers, whatever. So if you drafted 12, you get first waiver. And that snakes. Jeff said he's going to be autoing, I think, the first couple he's out coaching his kiddo, which is just great to see. And we come to our first decision here. Chubb or Barkley? I guess I don't have a real. Let's bring in Chubbsky here. We're gonna have DK bonuses for this league as well. 3 wide receiver start, tight end premium, so it's half point PPR. Tight ends get 1 point PPR, and we're starting 3 flex spots. It's gonna be a lot of fun. This style draft should be a ton of fun. Diggs goes right after. This is going to be a sharp draft too. All right, Larry's up. Larry's up in the 10 spot. We did a Wheel of Fortune type style to get everyone their draft pick, and I forgot to add myself to the Wheel of Fortune, and I started running it. And I got like four deep before I was like, oh, we got to restart this. My bad. Drew ends up with the 1 spot because of it. Luck box. Jared, welcome to the live stream. I appreciate you as well, my man. Next year, I'm hoping to get this to be like a 30 or 36 team league where it'll be either 10 team drafts or 12 team drafts, 3 of them. And then the finals would be the top 2 teams from each. We'll create a 6-team playoffs. I think that'd be a lot of fun. We can start doing some crazy prizes. 1K to first. It's because I called dibs. I should have known. I didn't call dibs. Maybe that's where we went wrong. I'm not huge into Sleeper, so I am new to the app. I have a couple drafts on here, but I'm not as well versed as I am in some of the other YouTube or Yahoo and ESPN. All right, those wide receivers are pissing off the board. Let's see what Eric does here. "30-second timers, too. You got to love it. Speed it up. Oh, he goes Devontae. We were praying, man. Praying. I don't love the Derrick Henry, but we might just have to do it. We might just have to start double RB. Derrick Henry over Josh Jacobs. I guess you can go either way. Or we can go QB. Let's bring in Mahomes. Let's just bring in Mahomes. Let's go elite QB. Let's get the first one off the board here. With bonuses, we won't have to worry too much about drafting a middle round QB. We can go someone late like Kenny Pickett or something in that range. But in a best ball format, we'll see what people decide to do, whether they're going to go 3 QBs, stop at 2 elites. But I do think it's interesting that you have the managed portion as part of this draft. Here we see 2 double RB starts. Punishing the front end here. Hurts ADP's right here. Just kind of keeping an eye. So we get the 3-8. Okay. It'll be interesting to see where Cup goes off the board, as well as Jonathan Taylor. These are 2 people that we're going to keep our eye out for. So Cup's off the board right there to the Chase team. Going to be an absolute beast in the playoffs if Cup can manage to get healthy, and if he gets healthy quick. Like, if he only misses 2 weeks, I mean, you'd probably take him earlier, to be honest, if you knew he was only going to miss 2 weeks. But could hurt you with the re-injury. No, this is Mio. We stole the wife's Mio. Shh, not allowed to use it. We stole the wifey's Mio. I believe it has, I believe it may have some caffeine in it too, so we'll be up and wired. Have to be wired for this one though. Have to be wired. All right, good. I was worried that we could see the other 2 elite QBs go off way later. I'm comfortable with this. Like, I think I get lucky by them not going off like in the mid 3rd round. It's always a risk taking that first elite QB, and that's something I guess we were willing to just sort of test the waters here. What is this? Oh, cool. Very cool. Drew pissing right now. Absolutely pissing. Jeff pissing like, oh, well, he's on auto, so I'm going to guess he's not going to be super thrilled about the Najee pick here. Lamar Jackson off the board. That helps us. Let's see who's there for RBs. Okay, let's see who's there for wide receivers. We have to click. I think we can easily go. Let's go DK in front of Debo here. Do you even says, I think I lucked out getting Jefferson, then Patty Mahomes on the turn. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's sick. In a 12-team league. Is it 10 or 12? That matters. Ha! ER7. Yeah. He can have him. Let Drew have him. Just let him. Just autoed 3rd pick. What are you doing? Let's see what comes back to us here. Can I have him in the 6th round? No, Drew. You can't. You can't. You have to work for him. You have to reach. Probably this round. 4th or 5th. Or he's gone. That's awesome, do you even? That's awesome. That's definitely a fun start. Definitely a fun start. Especially in a league with bonuses. I'm just clicking buttons now. We're just clicking buttons. Debo finally off the board. Definitely we were been interested in Debo if he came back to us. We'll see. Justin Herbert's not going to last too long. I'd be surprised if he makes it back to Vinny, to be honest. Let's bring in Hawkinson here. PPR beast. Full point PPR, tight end premium. He probably should be off the board a little earlier than this in this type of league, in my opinion. How do I find? Is there like, does it pop up the scoring? Like, I know the scoring, but to show everyone else, is there like a button for that? Draft settings? Roster settings? Like, how would it not have scoring, right? It just doesn't. Interesting. Pause draft. You forgot Oliver's the tight end one. Stop. Don't even, man. Don't even. If you know, you know. Hashtag if you know, you know. If you guys are new to the channel, we're going to be doing fantasy football content all season long. We have 900 plus drafts for Underdog Fantasy that we're going to be sweating with the Pounders in the live stream as well as in the Discord. So jump in there if you haven't already. Herbert does make it back to Vinny. Fields going off before Herbert. Let me see. Let's pull this up here. Half-point PPR with 1-point PPR for tight ends. We got no kickers. We don't do that. This isn't a scrub league. No kickers. We do have defense for this, though. Defense is part of the game. Oh, poor Jeff. Poor Jeff. Dude can't get a receiver to save his life. Oh. Which is then thinning it out. I leak off the board. Half point. Two people. Let's bring in Dobbins here. I'm going to have to start slapping the receiver soon, fellas. But in a... I just feel like I have to get... After I go elite, you know we're going to be thin at one position. Like, you have to be because of being strong at tight end and QB. So we'll see how this looks. Captain, welcome to the live stream. Says, huge fan of the stream. Should I trade Madison and Dalvin Cook for D-Hop? It depends. It really depends. Like, is D-Hop a huge upgrade for you at wide receiver? Who are your remaining running backs that you're going to be starting? Like, does it thin you out too much? Kyle Pitts off the board. I like Eric's start a lot. Very balanced. Ooh, this helps us, though. The double elite tight end definitely helps the people that have tight ends already. Strong strategy, too, because we have 3 flex spots. They can very easily snap in at on the same week, too. We need to bring this back. Ben's getting nervous. Leave some tight ends for us. Yeah, it's viable. It's viable. Very viable. So the bonuses are 100 plus rushing yards is 3 points, just like DK. Madison off the board, and I think we have to go Deontay Johnson here. We just need someone with a steady floor. I know his ADP is 80, but we're going and getting our guys season. We need someone with a steady floor for this type of team. All right, so other bonuses. So that's going to be the same thing for tight ends. Same thing for running backs is 100-yard plus game is going to be 3 points. A 200 plus receiving yard game, a 200 plus rushing game is going to be 5 extra points on top of that. And 300-yard passing games, 3 points, and a 400-yard passing game or higher is 5 points. So it does give really nice bonuses for those players that have the high ceiling. So like Mahomes, like these elite QBs, they can hit that 400-yard game where, Justin Fields likely, I mean, he's going to be begging to hit the 300. I like Justin Herbert instead of Fields in this format just for that reason. But can Fields hit the 100-yard rushing bonus? Yeah, definitely. He definitely can. Akers off the board. Then starts with Bijan, Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, Drake London, Ayuk, and Taylor. It's fun. It's definitely fun. Drew says, I didn't even realize we had that bonus. I feel stupid about my picks, your Fields pick now. He's just not going to be as good in a bonus league like this. Like, give me like old school Ben Roethlisberger in a league like this. Even Mahomes probably not the best, like especially right now with the Kelsey injury, but we'll take a risk on it. I'm super low owned Patrick Mahomes on Underdog this season, super low owned on Kelsey, so I feel like I have to get some exposure to him in one of these formats. And I had to put AJ Dillon on the thummy. You guys know I had to put AJ Dillon on the thummy. A true pounder. A true pounder. I think we almost saw AJ Dillon go to Indy. Like, I'm 90% sure that trade. Not Indy. Yeah, Indy. Like, for JT, when Green Bay was interested, they were moving Dillon. We almost saw AJ Dillon season. We had a buffet at my house. These auto drafters are sniping running backs. That's honestly what sort of scares me. 3 people on auto now. RB's going to get thin, and people are going to have to start reaching. I think we can just bring in Montgomery here. Pacheco makes sense too. Let's see who we have for receivers. We're also going to need fucking receivers. Jesus. Marquise Brown just feels gross. Let's bring in... I'm going to need so many receivers for this team. Let's bring in Pittman here. Have to. Like, I don't love him for the bonus type league, but I need another floor guy that's going to just score weekly. I need another floor guy. I would have loved for this to be Dotson. Tyler Lockett, I didn't expect to make it back to us. Judy would have been tough, just depending on how long he was going to be injured for. Let's see tight ends available. Another auto pick running back. And honestly, like, this team is super live. You think about it, we have 3 flex spots. Like, he can start every single one of these running backs. It's live. I like the David Montgomery. Deshaun Watson still on the board. Deshaun Watson off the board. Oh, shit. He's hogging. God damn. Thank God. Let's bring in Gabe Davis. It makes sense for the style team where we have our floor guys to now go ahead and get someone that can spike in. All my tight end targets. Boom, boom, boom. Jesus. Drew, good luck, my friend. Good luck. The auto drafters are eating right now. That's the thing, though. Like, with 3 flexes, it's fine. Like, it's completely viable to have that many running backs. I have to order the championship ring for this. All Bugettis. Kincaid goes off early. I think there's just such a benefit to having a tight end that can hit that 100-yard bonus, especially tight end premium. You're going to want to target players that can not only hit that, but are main targets in their offense. Kelsey, Andrews, Hawkinson, Waller, most likely, is a good value. Pitts, Goddard, Njoku. This is going to be really fun to see. Freiermuth. I'd probably rather Freiermuth over Ingram, but Ingram has a crazy high ceiling, so I don't hate it. He also stacks Lawrence with Kirk, and that's fun in ETN. Drew going Herbert and Charbs. Brian Robinson off the board. A.J. Dillon off the board. Komet off the board. People are finally pushing up those tight ends. Oh, Treylon Burks and Cooks both go. I didn't think we were going to be able to get him, but shit, it was getting close. Burks would have been really nice for this team. I almost went Burks instead of Gabe Davis. I think we just go Kadarius Toney here with Patrick Mahomes. Again, another upside click. We have these floor guys, so just sort of pair them. And we don't have to guess when to start them. I'm probably not drafting Toney at all in my home leagues where you have to like just plug and play. But in best ball, we have the news that he's going to be playing week 1. We have Mahomes. I think it makes sense. Ben says I would have taken Burks if he was available. Damn. Sutton's not bad, though. In this format, Sutton's fine. Elijah Moore off the board. Quentin Johnson off the board. So far, it's looking nice. It's looking balanced. I think we came back from the wide receiver avalanche that we put ourselves under, especially with this Dobbins pick here. But I was going to go Deontay Johnson here anyways. So why not just grab the running back? And then I think Deontay Johnson's ADP was like 15 picks after where we picked him. So I felt pretty safe pushing him off. Penny's someone that we were going to be looking at. Danny Dimes off the board. Rodgers off the board. Sky Moore. Nice pick. Really, really nice pick. I'm going to go Raheem Mostert here. Even if it's just early season points, we could use them. Like, and this is the thing. I think you get a lot of people that overreact on Twitter. No way, right? Oh, no way. You have Jeff Wilson going on the IR for 4 games. Does it really change the outlook for Mostert and A-Chain for week 17? Like for best ball? In my mind, it doesn't. I just think people are overreacting. So like when you see people reach on Mostert, like in Best Ball Mania, especially, you see people with super high exposure. It's like, but everyone was getting him at 160. And his outlook doesn't really change. Like, I still think Jeff Wilson's going to be the guy you want for the end of the season. Well, with A-Chain. With A-Chain. The Bateman pick's really nice here by Drewski. Goes his first tight end with Schultz. But I need early production, so like I'm fine. I'm fine with this. P-Ryan off the board. Nico off the board. Payne. Would have liked to get Nico here. Let's see. The auto drafter is going to get Odell. No, he gets Cousins. That's right. It just fills out. It's best ball, Ben. It's best ball. It's best ball. Odell off the board. I think we just go Jerick McKinnon here to pair with Patty. Feels bad. It feels bad. Let's bring in Marvin Mims just because I'm worried about the boys sniping him. I'm worried about the boys. All right, so Eric brings in Jerick. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to sneak him back around. Worried about Kelsey. I mean, probably maybe for 2 weeks, it sounds like, but avoided serious injury. Not too worried. Like, I don't really love him in the first round. Now, this is a tight end premium league, so super justifiable to go even like 4-3 overall. But I didn't love him on Underdog all season. I ended up with 2% Kelsey. And part of that reason is age, and it is a higher risk to get hurt. But no, I wouldn't be too worried if you have Kelsey squads. I think y'all be fine. Peanut Butter Waivers, welcome to the live stream. Age is a thing. Yeah. Turning 33 this year. Like, we're pumping up the fish oil. We got things moving. Let's see what Eric does here. Let's see what Eric does. He goes Sam Laporta. It's a nice pick. I don't mind Tyler Boyd here, really. Tyler Boyd or Zay Jones. Zay Jones probably more likely to spike in to the lineup. Let's bring in Zay Jones. All right, now we really caught up at receiver. Lincoln Logs, welcome to the live stream. Silver Badger, welcome, my friend. I drafted Swift and now nervous after Philly puts out all 4 co-starters. I know. You're going to see a bit of everybody there, and that's just the way it is. I think Swift and Penny have the highest potential. I don't think anyone's going to argue that one. Some people really like Gainwell, and it depends where you're drafting him. Like when he was being drafted at 120, I was a no-go. When he was going near 190, I was starting to mix him in. Then he goes back down to 160. I start to fade again. So everyone has their price. it's still going to be a super efficient offensive line. They're going to be one of the top O lines. So whatever running back's running the ball, they're going to produce. It's just going to be a committee. But what sort of helps them is there's a lot of running backs by committees. So, they're flying. Tyler Boyd going this late. It's interesting. It's a nice pick by Vinny, and he's on auto. That's hilarious. That's really funny. Ben says my team sucks ass. I love that. We'll peek the squads afterwards. This is about halfway, just over halfway done. Tajay Spears off the board. Dubes off the board. Ferguson off the board. Dubes would have been nice. But I can't go receiver right now. Goff's a nice pick. Like, Goff fell way too far, in my opinion. Goff fell way too far. And, I guess we're just going all in on Kendra this season. Just going all in on all formats. Oh, man. Gainwell off the board. Speaking of the little devil. He makes more sense in best ball formats. We did put ourselves... I would have liked one more running back from my squad. Maybe instead of Tony. No, it was gonna be earlier than that if I was gonna do it. But starting with Mahomes and Hawkinson, it really corners you. Like, I don't mind being weak at running back, just because of the amount of positional changes. And again, this is gonna be an in-season managed league with Fab. Super interesting format. Super interesting format. We are 98 subscribers away from doing a 24-hour live stream. 98 away. We got so close. But in the end, doesn't matter. Brings it all the way to the end. Time's up. Oh, goes Mingo. Love the pick. Love the pick. Oh, shit. I like the Osborne pick, too. Definitely going to be a bonus type guy. Really smart pick. Silver Badger, thanks for the sub, bro. Welcome aboard. Russell Wilson off the board. Let's see what we got for QBs. I don't feel like I need to stress a QB. Let's go Singletary here. So the bonuses work for running backs and receivers as well as... Yeah, so running backs and receivers. Tight ends as well. For yards, you hit 100 yards, you get 3 points. You hit 200 yards plus, you get an extra 5 points on top of that, already 3. For QBs, if you throw a 300-yard passing game, it's 3 points. If you get 400 or more, it's going to be an extra 5 points. It's a half-point PPR scoring for all pass catchers. And then for tight ends, they get a half-point PPR bonus. So for tight ends, it's a 1-point PPR league where everyone else, it's half point. So to get someone like Hawkinson helps. Singletary pick makes sense. I had to go Singletary there. I want to go so many different players right now, but we had to go Singletary. Oof. Vinny's not going to like the Hunt pick. Drew getting Van Jeffy. Van Jeffy's... Like, people shit on him, but he's going to be the only target there. Especially if Cup, like, if this becomes a lingering issue. And even if it doesn't, like, this... Like, sure, Cup takes a large % of the target share, but... Sometimes it helps players like Van Jeffy. No, it can't be 50 and 50. It's a good question. It has to be 100 of one. So, like, Christian McCaffrey could hit both bonuses, though, in one game. He could have 100 rushing and 100 receiving and hit both bonuses. It's basically modified DraftKings bonuses. Hyatt definitely went too late. Hart comes back in time to scoop Hyatt. My team definitely relies on Mostert we have early, right? For the first 4 weeks, we expect really good production from Mostert when Jeff Wilson's out. And then Kendry Miller hopefully has a sizable role by week 5 to help this team, along with Chubb and Dobbins, who just kind of our main two. Mayer's a great pick. Auto-clicked. God damn. God damn. Oh, man. All right. MVS probably went too late here. Nice pick by Ben. Nice pick by Ben. Let's go Derek Carr here. We have Kendre. He can catch passes. Everyone saw him lay out for that ball. It was so sick. We're done at 2 QBs, too. Chuba, Hull off the board. How many receivers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 receivers. We'll probably end off with 8 or 9. We're going to need a bunch of RBs and then one more tight end, which sucks. Like if Mayer's there, we're going Mayer instead of QB. I think Mayer would be a better position of need at tight end rather than Carr trying to spike in front of Mahomes. But the Carr pick sort of punishes the people on the back end too, who don't have like super elite QBs. I like what the 12 spot's doing here. Deshaun Watson, Purdy, and Howell. Really nice. The Ty Chandler pick. Ooh. All right. Now we have to really brainstorm. Now maybe we just... I'm between two players. So if we get sniped on one, we can kind of... DJ Shark off the board. Let's just... I know it's the same bye week, but who cares? I think we just bring in Knox here. Like, don't overthink it. Just bring in Knox. Knox and Hawkinson, sure. Maybe we add someone at the end. Maybe we don't. Alec Pierce, great pick here by Ben. Ben, you must be liking your team better now. You're making some back-to-back like fire picks. Gallup, MVS, and Pierce. Really nice. Really, really nice. Tannehill off the board. This Rashawn Johnson, I was hoping he'd reach us on the way back around. I guess that was a dream. And then Spears too, but I would probably rather Kendre over Spears. Rashid Shaheed, that was going to be the other player. If we got sniped on Knox, we were going to go Shaheed here to pair with Carr. We just didn't need another wide receiver right there. My team's bad. I'll be the first one to admit it. I don't love it. But it's Hawkinson and Mahomes. It's really going to rely on... We'll see how it does. We'll see how it's looking like 3 weeks in. And you don't win these in the draft. Jordan Love falling all the way to Drewski here. Really nice value on Jordan Love, and Cade Otton's off the board. Someone we were going to target late, but four picks left. Rondell Moore. How funny is that? ETR steamed up Rondell Moore so much for no reason at all. Like, the fact that Rondell Moore was rising so much and Marquise Brown really wasn't. He was bouncing around a little bit, but then you had James Conner just staying still like the whole off season. And it turns out like, yeah, this team's not going to score a lot of points, but at least James Conner's proven that he could score points. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ben, did you want Chase Brown there? Did you just get sniped by the auto drafter? Larry's back. I just realized this. Larry's back, making his own picks. I like the Zach Moss pick. Okay, I think we get saved. I think we just have to bring in Clyde here. Trey McBride's fine, especially like it doesn't look like Zach Ertz is going to be ready to start the season. Trey McBride's fine. Better in Dynasty, but Ben almost took Chase the round prior. Oh, I had a feeling that was a snipe. on you. It's probably a good thing he took him from you, though. Come on. Probably a good thing. Hardy's a fun click. Jimmy G off the board. To pair with Rodgers, definitely going to need, one more QB, I would think. This is the thing, dude. Like, people overreact so much. Like, if we're still drafting Cooper Kupp in the second round, or let's say we're drafting him in the third round, like Staffy's going to have 3 slow weeks. Like, who cares? Like, who cares? And that goes for redraft. I mean, obviously, like, redraft, you're not drafting Stafford unless it's a 2 QB league, but Jerome Ford off. All right, I think we just bring in Hayden Hurst here. Who's to say that he can't be a good target for the rookie? We're done at tight end. RBs, we need probably one more. One more RB. One more receiver. Hurst, Knox, and Hawkinson at tight end. Derek Carr, Mahomes at QB. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Singletary, Kendre, Mostert, Dobbins, and Chubb at running back. Metcalf, Deontay Johnson, Michael Pittman, Gabe Davis, Tony, Mims, Zay Jones at wide receiver. It's like we have this mix of like balanced floor and ceiling. This team could really go either way. It really could. Like if Tony and Gabe bust, this team's basically donezo. Basically donezo. And that's fine. I draft to win first. I don't draft to win third. If you're not first, yes, you are indeed last. You are indeed last. Let's see what Drew has up his sleeve for his last 3 picks. Sean Tucker's a really fun click. Someone that I was going to be targeting on the way back around. I should have known, like, Drew's going to just scoop all the Tampa Bay players. How many did he end up with? 3? Yeah, I think the over-under was set to 2.5 for for how many Tampa Bay players Drew could draft. He does hit the over. The over folks are happy. Oh my God. Stop drafting these running backs. Oh no. Did how much time do I have left? We're bringing in Rico. Rico's a sleeper here. Rico's a sleeper. Evans, sleeper. We got some tricks. We got some tricks. We do have some tricks. Matt Collins went early in this. Someone that I like to click late. Wilson, I like this click as well. All right, let's dig deep, fellas. Let's dig deep. Robert Woods off the board. Kind of figured he'd be gone. He's probably the last obvious click left. Let's see if you guys got the playbook out. Do you guys indeed have the playbook out? I need to know. 20-round draft. Definitely going to benefit the DK drafters here. Time's up. Pay the Pied Piper. There's no way, right? There's no way Eric just picks this guy from thin air. Sorry, Drew. We secured the bag. Any injury, like he'll probably need like an injury to Mike Evans or a trade to become relevant this season, but Ross is a fun one, 100%. Ross is available, right? Is it? Why do I feel like I'm spelling his name wrong? Is it like J? Ross. KC. Can I type in KC? So lame. Not used to this app. Did Ross go off the board, though? I feel like he would have been off the board already. I don't see him. Tyquan Thornton. Someone spell his first name. Justyn. Stop. No, he's off the board. Like, I was going to be so mad. Yeah. Only man in the world spells Justin. Who has Justin Ross? I don't see him. He went early, fellas. Larry scooped him early here. I don't know if Larry was back for this, I believe, too. Let's pull up these squads. We're gonna do a vote in the Discord. So if you guys aren't already in the Discord, make sure you join it. I need everyone's vote on who drafted the best team, and we're gonna be giving away a Roger Goodell clown nose towel to the best drafter. We'll yeah, I'm interested. We'll go over these teams off stream. But thank you all for coming out, guys. Really, deep down, I appreciate all the support you guys have shown me, the channel. It's been a lot of fun creating this community with you guys, and you're a big portion of why I still do this every single day. So thank you guys. I wish everyone the best of luck this season. We're going to have some absolute fabulous sweats. Whether it's Drewski sweating every single Tampa Bay's game because he has a 75% ownership, at least on one on every single team, or Eric just being sharp all around. I appreciate you guys. Till next time, Pounders.